Welcome to TRL Radio with your hosts, Eric and Michelle Hall.
Your average Joe experts in simplified health. You ever felt hopeless or confused in regards to health and weight loss?
Yeah, like have you ever just tried everything? Like felt like you really have tried everything, every diet, cutting out major food groups, counting every single calorie that passes your lips. Maybe you've spent hours in the gym and you've done every single social media trend under the sun.
You're right. Shocking those don't work, social media trends. But yeah, and then nothing works or nothing sticks, at least in the long term.
Right.
Maybe there's limited success at the beginning. You'll lose some weight, maybe a couple inches even, but then it comes back. And usually it comes back with a vengeance.
Yeah, it like finds a couple friends and, brings them along.
Right. And then at the end of that, you're feeling left like very discouraged because you've put in work.
Right.
Like there's actual sweat that and sacrifice of not eating certain foods. And at the end, you're just like, I don't know if this is for me.
Right. Like you can feel, like we said, hopeless. Like, man, I'm just not made for this. Like, apparently I can't be healthy. I can't be the super fit, healthy, strong human because that's just not in my genes.
Yeah. Or like, if this is living, I want no part of it.
Right. It's not worth it.
Yeah. This isn't worth it, right? The sacrifice is too great for the result.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're not getting the result. Or maybe you don't even know where to start in regards to health and weight loss, right? To where it's not so much of like you feel hopeless. You're like, I don't even know where to start. I know I need to do something, but where do I start?
Where do I go from here? And you hear all these conflicting messages like, oh, if you eat meat, it's going to kill you. Or, oh, like vegetables are of the devil. Like, and it's like, but what do I eat then? Do I chew on some cardboard? Because that's my only option at this point, you know? And neither of those things are good and helpful. And so where do you go from there?
Right. You know you need to be healthy. You know you need to make some changes, but you're not sure where to start. Or even maybe you're like, yeah, I need to do something, but I don't have the time for this. I don't have hours to put at the gym. I don't have the money for this. I don't have a budget of $1 billion to go buy the best organic fruits and vegetables. Or how am I going to get my family on board with this? Like, we're not going to eat cardboard the rest of our life. My kids aren't going to eat cardboard.
Right. Nor should they.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. You're not alone.
Right.
Because those are the same thoughts that went through our heads.
Yep.
We had the same questions. We had that same hopeless feeling of, I don't know how to do this, but we know we need to do it.
Right. Yeah. That hopeless feeling of some people are meant to be healthy and some aren't, and I must be in the aren't category.
Right.
Like, we know what that's like, not from just, we know what it's like because, we had 10 pounds to lose. No, we know what it's like because I was diagnosed as morbidly obese. I mean, that's not something that like you put in the Christmas card, right? Like this is something that's really offensive sounding. I remember like when the doctor told me he said this is going to sound offensive, and he was right. So we know from experience of what that feels like, and also too even more, we know what it feels like to work through that.
Right.
We know what it feels like to figure out what works.
Absolutely. We've had all the struggles. We've had all the, okay, we know where we're starting. We know where we want to be. How do we get there? And we did the work and we found, there actually is hope and there is a way. And as we say this, like, okay, that's cool. Who are we?
Right.
Well, I guess first of all, we're Eric and Michelle Hall.
Yeah.
And we're the starters of the Rudimentary Life podcast.
Yeah. And our podcast exists to filter through all of this and to help figure it out. Like, literally, our mission is to bring hope to people who are like us.
Right, who felt like us, who had the same questions and were like, well, I guess I'm just not cut out for this because nothing is working. There are things that will work. Actually, they're pretty rudimentary, which is why we are the rudimentary life. We want to help you get back to your roots. We want to help you get back to doing things that maybe your great-grandparents or your great-great-grandparents...
Or maybe even great-great-great-grandparents.
Right. We live in this world that's filled with technology and all these different advances, and it's great. Like, don't get us wrong.
Podcasts didn't exist for our great-great-great-grandparents.
Right. Like, there's amazing things, but at the same time, it's taking us away from some of the things that used to be really, really good for us, and we want to get back to some of those things.
Yeah, in the pursuit of convenience, we've sacrificed more than I think we were willing to.
Right.
And so now we're at a struggle. That's why we're here. We like to have fun. We're goofy, and we love superheroes, and we have a family, and we have kids, and we're not perfect. We're messy, and
right. Our life is crazy.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure things out here. But this is something that we've honed in and learned about and want to be able to share. We want to bring in experts to help us understand, as well as our listeners understand, what this is all about and how we can do this. And not just from like a pie in the sky. Sometimes you hear things and you're like, okay, well, what does that look like in real life? We want to give you real life practical examples where at the end of every podcast, you have something you say, I can go do this.
Right.
And it's not going to cost me money or very little money. Or it's not going to cost me like a massive amount of time. It's something I can go implement today.
And it's sustainable. It's something that I can continue to implement, and that it won't be something that I'm constantly dwelling on every minute of every day. It just becomes lifestyle for you,
right,
where it just becomes second nature. That's at least what happened for us. We lost a combined 200 pounds. It's been 5 years now.
Right.
We've kept the weight off. We've built muscle, and we're still growing, and there's still goals that we have, and that's great. They should change. We hope the same for you. We want to help you feel like we do now, like, oh, there was hope.
Yeah, because then all of a sudden you're like, well, what else can I do?
Right.
It's amazing. So we would love to have as many people be part of this community. So if this community sounds like something like you want to be part of, join. Hit the subscribe on that podcast button. You can also find us on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. We'll put that link in the notes, but if you just look up the Rudimentary Life on YouTube, you'll find us there as well. And you can actually join us in our studio and see us and see who we are, get to know us better there as well.
Right.
We'll also put our social media handles in the comments here, but we'd love to have you along for the journey. As we learn, we want to share more with you. And like Michelle said, we're the Rudimentary Life, and we're excited to be here.
Yep, we hope you'll join us.
Thanks so much. If you want more of Eric and Michelle Hall and TRL Radio in your life, and honestly, who doesn't, head over to therudimentarylife.com.
There, you'll be able to find all the things, show notes, videos, step-by-step instructions for each recipe, more ways to connect with us and join in with whatever shenanigans we're getting into.
Yeah, and for extra credit, leave us a rating on your favorite listening app. We definitely appreciate all the love.
Thanks for listening.
And we'll see you next time.